Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be looking at the FlyCam Redking, and we've paired it with the Lumix G8. We're going to be filming everything in 1080p, 60 frames a second, and then we're going to slow the footage down by 2.5%, where the final render will be in 24 frames per second. We're going to be filming in Cine D in a nice flat profile where we've taken the settings and just toned it down a little bit. Then in post, we're going to probably add some LUTs, not too high, 30–40%, a little bit of color grading, give it a little bit of a pop. And the gimbal itself is ready to go. Just wait, give it a little second there. And this took me about 4 or 5 days. I've been going around the house and doing lots of tests and whatnot, but today I really want to take the kids out to the park and see if we can film, a little mini movie. All right, guys, so let's go to the park now. All right, guys, I hope you liked the movie. We ran out of light towards the end, and unfortunately, there was a lot of noise in the video, but that's the way it goes. This was just a fun little movie to see how the stabilizer would work, and overall, I was really impressed with how the footage looked. I did slow down the footage in some areas, but in other parts of the video, I did not slow it down. And I think, that definitely shows testament that the Glidecam is working really good when you're not slowing down the footage all the time. But in the parts where I didn't slow it down, you could definitely see that it was nice and smooth. One thing I learned that when you're going downstairs and you're using this sort of angle, it's good to actually put the camera a little bit more top heavy. And then when you're filming, it'll be a little bit like this. And as you start to walk, it'll just sort of naturally level out. If you're on a level field here, when you start to film, it will have a tendency to just lift back a little bit with your forward momentum. So just a little bit of forward, and then the camera will just slightly level off and just be a little bit tilted down. And it's really easy to do when you're just, angling or changing your angle from here. I would like to add that in post-production, I added 0 stabilization, and that's a true testament to how the Glidecam is working. And, I did not want to you know, doctor the footage and say, hey, look, you look how smooth it is when you're using software. So pretty good. I'm really impressed with the footage. One of my favorite angles to use, especially with the kids, was the upside down gimbal like this. And filming like this was so much easier to film when you're trying to get low angle shots with like the children's you know, feet, and when they're doing the skateboarding and all that. One thing I learned, that when holding the gimbal upside down, it's good to hold it like this and not like this, because your knuckles will bang into here. When you hold it like this, you've got a nice sort of steady hand, and you can just go in nice and smooth, go in and just slightly pull back like that. And just a little, you know, a little touching on the top if you need to just guide it, if you need to turn the camera like this, and that can give you some good shots. Overall, it's going to take a lot of learning how to use this particular device, and it's a lot different when you're using a mechanical gimbal where, you know, the motors are working, and here, you know, you've got to be constantly holding it steady, and you got to be tweaking it and rotating it like this. So I kind of like this actually, because I believe the footage looks a little more natural and not so mechanical, and that's something I really want to put into my footage in future videos. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them down in the box below and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks for watching guys. Peace.